Hi guys, my name is Marcus and welcome to this video where I will show you probably the most important and most powerful reporting suite of Google Analytics. It's called Enhanced Ecommerce. So the beautiful thing is that when you implement Webby on your website, Webby will collect the data you need in order to drive the enhanced e-commerce tracking reports of Google Analytics. In this video, I would like to show you how exactly Webby collect enhanced e-commerce data, and then secondly show you how the enhanced e-commerce report looks like inside Google Analytics. I think it will be pretty clear to you how powerful enhanced e-commerce data is and why enhanced e-commerce data is so important for any online e-business or web shop owner. Okay, so we just entered this website called lydlining.net, and already Webby has tracked a whole bunch of data. One of these data objects is a product impression object. Product impression objects are part of the enhanced e-commerce tracking scope, and product impressions describes what products a user view in a specific list. So here on this particular website we have 5 product lists. And you see those here, and right now we are on the list called Paga. So if I scroll down, I will automatically view more products of the list, and more product impression objects will be tracked. Every time I view more products, a new product impression data object is tracked and sent to Google Analytics. Let's just take a look at the data inside this object. So here we have a product called Vinyl DJ Pult, and that is this product. Okay, so what happens if we click a product? The first thing that happens is that we track the product click. So we attribute that click to the specific list. In this case, we see that the list was Paga and a product was clicked, and the name of that product was Vinyl DJ Pult. Also, we track the position of the product. So in the list, we had some product at position 1, another at position 2, and then so on. And at position 9 in the list, we had this product which was clicked. This means we can track the click-through rate for a specific position. You can answer questions like, do people click the first product more than they click the last, depending on the position. In any case, now we are at what Google Analytics call a product detail page. A product detail page just describes the specific information about this single particular product. So here we see the data describing that I'm visiting this product detail list, and we will see that I was on the list called Paga. Now I'm on the product detail page of this product. Okay, so let's just go, for instance, to another list just to see the new data. So here I just viewed a couple of products, and we have a product impression object, and we see that the product here is called CDL 2000, and that is exactly the first product in this product object, product impression object. And we see the product ID, the product image, the name of the list we are currently on, which is DJ. And if we click this product, we will then again track a product click, and we will also track a new product detail object, because we now viewed another product detail page. Okay, so the next thing a user hopefully does is add this product to the basket. So I'll just click the add to the basket button, and we will see that an add to cart object is generated and sent to Google Analytics. And this object describes that this user has added a product to the basket, and the product, we see the product name, we see the product price, we see the quantity, and we see the ID and stuff. The next step would usually be to either add more products to the basket or check out, hopefully. And I'll just go to the checkout page and start filling out this information. So if I start with this one, I choose Copenhagen, and then we'll just choose the date. And we see that we are actually tracking the checkout procedure. We track that I chose a warehouse. This is what we call checkout options. The warehouse, this is the CPH is a abbreviation of Copenhagen. And then we see the checkout period was chosen. I can choose different option here in the checkout, for instance, transport. So we see that delivery. Okay, so next I'll just fill in my email. This is my actual email. Feel free to email me anytime. For each step I completed here in the checkout form, we will track that as a specific step in the checkout funnel. Okay, so at last I'll just click the Godkend order, which is the buy button. And now I have completed the purchase and see that Webby had generated a product purchase object which contains all the data from this specific purchase. For instance, we have the invoice ID here, which match with the invoice ID of the page. We have the revenue, we have the tax, the shipping cost, and the handling cost. Then next we also see all the products which were actually purchased. So that is the most simple overview of enhanced e-commerce tracking and data I could show you. Another thing you might notice here is the attribution data, and this is something that is actually not in relation to enhanced e-commerce data, but something that Webby tracks to very accurately measure what campaigns, medium, and sources should have attributed the revenue of this sale. I'll make sure to make another video about the attribution data very soon. Okay, so you just saw how enhanced e-commerce tracking works. So once you have the enhanced e-commerce reporting suite activated in Google Analytics, a whole new array of reports will appear inside the e-commerce tab. One of my favorite enhanced e-commerce reports are the product list performance report. In the product list performance report, you'll see a list of all your product lists on the website. You'll see the name of each product list. You'll see how many products were actually viewed in each list. And next you'll see how many clicks the list received combined. So for instance, in this top one, we have 4,957 views and 98 products were clicked. This amounts to a click-through rate for this specific list in this specific period for just under 2%. Further, we can see how many products were actually added to the cart as a result of the views on that specific list. And we can see how many unique purchases the product views resulted in and the related revenue. Now we actually get full insight into how each product list on our website performs. Okay, so next, if I click on one of these lists, then we will see an overview of all the products on that specific list. So here we have a list of all the products in that specific product list, and we can see how many times each specific product in the list were viewed, and we can see how many clicks each product received. This means we can break down the overall click-through rate for the entire list into a click-through rate for each single product. We can also get insights into how far down a product list users actually navigate. Do they view only the top 5 products, or do they scroll entirely to the end of the product list? Because with Webby tracking, we only track actual views. So we only track a product view once the product appears on the screen. An interesting approach to this report could be to sort the list by the click-through rate. And now we'll see what product actually has the highest click-through rate. One strategy based on this insight could be, for instance, to rearrange the product so that the products with the highest click-through rate and also the highest price is at the top, and the products with the lowest click-through rate goes to the bottom. Another interesting report is the product list position report, where we can see the click-through rate for a specific position rather than a specific list. So now we compare all the products at position 1 and all the products at position 2, and we calculate the views for product position 1, product position 2, and so on. And also we calculate the click-through rate and so on. Okay, so what you saw in this video was first of all the enhanced e-commerce tracking, and then afterwards we went inside Google Analytics and we saw just one of the enhanced e-commerce reports. But there is actually many more enhanced e-commerce tracking reports available inside Google Analytics. I hope you can see the tremendous value an e-business or a web shop owner can get from these reports. Now being able to exactly pinpoint how users progress through the web shop and where they drop off the customer journey. This of course allows for data-driven business optimization, but more about this later. All I will say now is thank you for watching this video, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye.